Hey everyone, it's Renee, and today I want to tell you about an exciting opportunity to train for freediving right from home. And I know that you dream of freediving deeper and staying underwater longer without struggling or pushing like crazy, without having to do a ton of water sessions where you need a buddy, the gear, and the place to train, and without spending a ton of money. And you'd love to be able to do that in just a month or so from now and not have it take years to get there. I understand. And I remember what it was like being frustrated when I first started freediving, trying to get past 6 meters, trying to learn frenzel and figure out how to hold my breath longer. And then again, I got stuck at 28 meters for weeks due to a mental block and needing to learn reverse packing, and then stuck again at 40 meters, just struggling and getting stuck over and over again. I get it. I know what it's like being stuck at a particular depth for weeks or months or even years. Heck, I was stuck at 70 meters for over a year and a half, and just being frankly embarrassed that I was living in Dahab, training freediving year round, and yet here I was stuck at the same depth for a year and a half. Until eventually I did break through, as I always managed to do, and I achieved a 77-meter national record and freedive to 84 meters in training. But I did it the hard way, and I also had access to 90 meters of depth just a few feet from shore, which many of you don't have access to a blue hole on a daily basis, or even a pool to train in. So if you want to break through your own barriers in freediving and learn how to train smarter and more effectively right from home, that way, next time you head into the water, whether it's for a freediving course or a freediving trip, or maybe you're going spearfishing, you'll be ready to freedive deeper and hold your breath longer, and just in 1 or 2 months. And so if that's you, then stay tuned, because I have something really special to share with you. So you may wonder how I'm able to train you to get freediving ready right from home so quickly. And the thing is, I coach freediving differently than most other coaches. And because you can do the training right from home, there's no risk of missing sessions due to water conditions or weather, buddy cancellations, or lack of time, etc. So my methods, combined with consistency, are what allows me to get people like you such fast results. The way that I coach freediving is like how an architect would coach freediving, just super logical and structured and organized, not a bunch of random and tedious training sessions. I use a specific system, the FreedivingX method, which is unlike typical freediving training programs. And the way we train with the FreedivingX method is step by step. First, we build the foundation with expand, with stretching and mobility, and then exhale, which is breath work to prepare the mind and the body. And then we layer in the X hold, which is the breath holding, to strengthen the high CO2 tolerance and low O2 tolerance. After that, we add the express, which is movement under breath hold, to connect strength and endurance with breath holding. We also train XEQ, which is equalization drills, as a core part of the method. Because no matter how long your breath hold is, you can't dive deeper if your equalization isn't working. And then finally, we integrate the X Factor, which trains several elements together. It trains the psychophysical connection so that you can stay calm and focused and in control when your dives get challenging. So each layer builds on the one before it, just like stacking blocks, so that by the time we put it all together, you have the complete system for training freediving, and we can do it right at home. So ultimately, what we want to do is we want to freedive deeper with ease and hold our breath longer. And that is my framework from how we go from not training freediving at all or not very much to being able to freedive deeper and longer after training at home in as little as 6 weeks. And this is such an unbelievable opportunity I'm about to share with you for a limited number of you. So here's what you're going to get. We're going to meet twice a week for 6 weeks. So that's 12 sessions that I'm literally gonna coach you real time the training program for FreedivingX Live. I'm gonna coach you live so that way I can make sure that you get it. I'll guide you through all the drills and the exercises and give you live feedback. And I'll also assign you a bit of homework to complete before the next session. And there's going to be 8 of you in there, so you'll learn not just from me, but from each other, watching each other progress. But the real power is in those live at-home sessions. What you're also going to get is you're going to be able to email me, message me anytime you want with any questions or any feedback. If you want to record a video and ask about your freediving technique, go for it. Anything is fair game, so I'll be your coach between the sessions too as well. You'll also get access to all the recordings of the live sessions so you can replay them anytime. You're getting everything you could possibly need to achieve being basically freediving ready in as little as 6 weeks. And it gets even better. I'll tell you about that in a second. So this is a limited opportunity. There are only 8 spots, so that's why I'm asking people to apply. So you can hit apply right below this video and see if you would be a good fit for this opportunity. Okay, so how much is this going to cost? You might think that this is an unbelievable, unreachable amount of money because of how much time I'm going to be spending with you to achieve this desired result. In fact, it is basically going to be free. Now, there is a catch there, and I'm going to be completely honest with you, but most of you taking me up on this opportunity are going to be able to do this absolutely for free. And there's a really good reason why for that. And this could be just like a total win-win, all right? So to start the boot camp, to get started, you are going to have to pay $300. But if you show up every live session and you do all of the homework that I assign to you, you will get a full and complete refund at the end. So best case scenario, at the end of this, you get all your money back and you're fully trained and ready to freedive deeper and hold your breath longer. And that's what makes this an absolute no-brainer of an opportunity. Now, obviously, you're asking what the catch is, right? Why would I be doing this? So look, if you show up and do the work, the benefit to me and my business and the future of my business is so much more than anything monetary. What I mean by this is if you are a happy freediving student and you've gotten a result, then you're probably going to want to give me like a testimonial or a case study video. Now that's not required, but I'm just expecting that if I help you get an amazing result, you're going to want to do that. Also, I'm going to record these live sessions, so I'm going to have those recordings saved to include as a bonus with my course when it comes out. So if you're afraid of being on camera and don't want to be a part of that, then maybe this isn't for you. And the third thing is I'm always looking to get better. I'm very, very confident in my coaching method and being able to get people these results. But like I said, I'm always willing to get better. So before I record the FreedivingX training program, I want to make sure that it's as good as it can possibly be. And so I want to test it on a group of 8 people. But I can't get those 3 benefits if you don't show up and do the work. So I am asking you to pay some money up front so that you are invested and you're not going to no-show or anything like that. But then I'm going to incentivize you to give all of your money back if you show up and do the work. So that's the why behind this basically being a free opportunity, okay? So I've explained to you how this works, what you're gonna get, the whys behind all of it. The next step is for you to apply, okay? So I'm only accepting 8 people. So if you think this might be a good opportunity for you, then go ahead and hit apply and we'll have a conversation from there.